Hello, this shall be my WandaVision episode 9, the series finale review video. Pretty much that's about it, all to it. But did Mephisto actually appear? Did the theories live up to the finale? Was the finale disappointing? All that will be talked about in this video. The first half will be spoiler free, and then I will get into spoilers. I will give a spoiler warning. But anyway, without further ado, shall we begin? Hello, this shall be the way that I do my review videos now. I find this much easier just to sit down and actually talk right to you guys instead of standing up and trying to remember everything just off the top of my head. It's much easier just to actually focus and be like this. But anyway, this is episode 9, which is the series finale, and it's aptly titled the series finale. So they knew exactly what they were doing, and this is a final episode. It's going to disappoint a lot of people, and it's going to make a lot of people happy. The best thing about it is that all the theories are either confirmed or put to rest. And this is supposed to lead directly into Doctor Strange 2 and the Multiverse of Madness. And does it do that well, or does it do it kind of bad? Do we really understand that this is leading into Doctor Strange 2? But actually, let's just start at the beginning. The episode actually opens up where it ended in the last one with, what's her name? Agatha. With the kids like this holding them, being like, "You're the Scarlet Witch." So anyway, that ends up being like a big fight scene between her and Agatha, because they get the kids free, and then there's a big fight and all that. I won't say who wins because of spoilers and all that, but one of the big things in this episode was I love the visuals. I love the when they were fighting up in the air, how the entire sky was red. I absolutely love that. I was like, oh, that's actually really cool. I really like how that looks. So that was one of my actual favorite parts of this full series finale episode. Did it feel like a series finale? Yes, kind of. Was I a little disappointed with this? Yes, kind of. But did I enjoy it? Yes. I know that's a lot to, like, take in. I thought it was a very well-done episode, but, like, how we've had the show so far throughout all the episodes, and then they just kind of do this, it was just kind of, like, it was just okay. Like, I enjoyed it, but I don't think it was actually the best episode out of the series. It was definitely the most action-packed out of the series, but it was not the best episode in the series, in my personal opinion. But besides the fight scene with that, one of my absolute favorite scenes was the other fight scene, which we'll be getting into spoilers now, so I'll pretty much just say it was a solid episode. It was a good series finale leading into Doctor Strange 2, but it wasn't the absolute best episode out of the series. I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. And it didn't disappoint me because I didn't have any crazy fan theories. But anyway, that was my short spoiler-free review, and now we're actually going to get into spoilers and spoiler time. So now that we're actually in spoilers, one of the big things I want to talk about is what do they do with actually Hayward. What did they do with him? Like, it seemed like they were building up to be a big villain, and then he just decides to load off on the kids just shooting, and of course Rambo saves them and all that. But it's just like, what are you doing? Like, I thought he was going to be a much better villain. They didn't really do him a lot of true justice in it. Like, I feel like if they gave him a bit more of a push and all that, he could have been a very, very, very well done Marvel villain. But instead we kind of just got like a villain from phase 1 and all that, because Agatha was definitely the much, much, much better villain in this episode. I really, really enjoyed Agatha in this entire show. Like, one of my, complaints was how they ended her arc, though. Like, I didn't like how they actually ended it with just, putting her into the world, and then she was, stuck in that reality of herself of being the nosy neighbor. She's like, all right, artichoke. And that's how they ended it. I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about that. I'd rather have her just locked up so she can actually break free. But it did sound like they might have been setting her up for the next episode. Well, for the Doctor Strange movie, because she's like, I know where you are if I need to find you. But pretty much, she remembers that the spells, like a hex, where only the witch that casts those spells can actually use the magic. So therefore, she ended up doing that while they were in their big fight in the air, and then she put a spell there, and there. And then Agatha couldn't use her powers, and she was like, okay. And then Wanda used hers and beat her. But We did get an actual Scarlet Witch outfit in this, which I really did enjoy, and it looks really, 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 really good. I really like how the actual outfit looks and all that. It's very, very well done, but one of my other complaints about it was actually doing only one thing was how they actually decided just to have her in her sweatpants and her sweatshirt for the entire fight. I wasn't really the biggest fan of that. I was like, why couldn't they just actually like have her fighting in her suit until the very last frame of the movie? I'm sure they were saving it for Doctor Strange 2 and all that, but I was like, it's kind of weird seeing Agatha in her full comic outfit, and then we just got Scarlet Witch in her her pajamas. Sure, a lot of people were okay with that too. It was just my personal preference. I was like, okay. But one of the other cool things was the Vision versus the Vision fight, which we had our Vision versus the the White Vision, and they were fighting. It kind of resembled Age of Ultron a little bit, which I thought was kind of cool. And then pretty much they do the I can't remember the name of the boat, but they mentioned the boat, and they're like, pretty much, if you replace one plank of wood at a time as it rots, and then once you're completely done, is it still the same boat, or is it a new boat? And they pretty much made him think, they're like, okay, so wait, both are the true boat. So that's pretty much saying that they're both the true Vision. And I like how they did that, because White Vision flew away, so that does mean Paul Bettany can come back in this, the MCU, and I'm very happy about that, because I really do like Paul Bettany. And he completely trolled everybody by saying that, oh, I've been really looking forward to working with this actor, it's a huge cameo, blah, 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 blah. Luke Skywalker level, and lo and behold, it's actually just him saying that he was very excited to work with himself. He's never worked with himself before. I was like, okay, like, I thought it was funny, because he kind of trolled everyone, so I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. I always like when actors kind of, like, just troll the fans and all that. That's always fun. But anyway, like, the big fight ended up leading to, like I said earlier, ended up losing, and then we found out about Quicksilver, well, I should say, Pietro, where he's like, snoopers be snooping. We found out that his name was just like Eric Boner or something like that, and then he was like, Boner, and then it found out he was just under Agatha's spell and all that, and then she ended up, why can't I think of her? Rambo, she ended up, getting the, chain off of him and, ended up saving him, and he's just a kid that lives up in the basement and all that, probably, like, a wannabe actor, because he has the, like, portfolio and all that, so that didn't bother me. I didn't think he was actually going to be Quicksilver from the, X-Men universe, because this is just a lead into the multiverse stories and all that. It was just to introduce everything. It wasn't truly the real, like, multiverse story. That's probably going to be coming in Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Spider-Man first, and then Doctor Strange. But anyway, we get all that. We get the big final fight and all that. And then the big thing had to do with the book. I can't remember the name of the book, but it also appeared in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and it's a very, very, very big book within the MCU, so more things are going to happen with that. I bet you it's going to play into Doctor Strange 2, and it could even play into Spider-Man. But anyway, like, I thought it was a well-done finale. It didn't live up to everybody's expectations, but then again, what finale actually does, but it was an overall pretty good finale. I enjoyed it. I've had a couple nitpicks, but I don't think it was bad whatsoever. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I really did enjoy it. But anyway, that was my review of WandaVision, Episode 9, the series finale, which is actually the series finale. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a subscribe so I know to keep making more of these. Let me know what you thought of the series finale down in the comments below. If you want to talk about spoilers, just do spoiler warning first, please. If you have any video requests, please put them down in the comments below. And also, were you excited or disappointed that it actually, spoiler warning, that it actually wasn't Mephisto all along? Mephisto wasn't there. It was actually Agatha all along. But it wasn't Mephisto. That personally didn't bother me. I never actually thought it was Mephisto. I thought it was kind of a funny running gag, but I didn't think it was Mephisto. But I do say a majority of the series was vastly superior to the other ones. The other, like the finale, I did enjoy the finale, but like it kind of just turned into an average MCU film, which I do enjoy the MCU. I do enjoy the movies, but it's like this was totally different. This was something completely different that they were doing. I really enjoyed the mystery and all that too. Like, it was a good finale. It just didn't live up to expectations, but then again, oh well, I mean, it was still a very enjoyable series, and I'm very happy that we got this series. But anyway, thanks for watching once again, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye!